into Zion, it is very beautiful here. The colors and all the different rock formations and the canyon, it's really something else. It's pretty incredible. That being said, it's also completely packed here. There are people everywhere. That is kind of surprising because it is still a weekday. I mean, yeah, it's a Friday, but it's not the weekend. I couldn't even imagine what it's going to be like here tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. This is the darkest tunnel I've ever seen. It's crazy. The way it works, you're supposed to find a parking spot at the visitor center and then take a shuttle ride up to the trailheads, and then you can go on a hike, and then you wait for the shuttle, and then you get on the shuttle, you come back to the visitor center, and so on. The issue here is that there is no parking in the visitor center here, so you can't really find anywhere to go, and there's tons of people driving around. The next option is to park outside the park and then take a shuttle into the park and then take a shuttle up to the trailheads, but that costs money. I think that there's usually a fee associated with it. So I'm gonna drive around a little bit longer, try to get lucky and find somewhere to park, and if not, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I ended up finding a parking spot. It didn't take too long, it wasn't so bad. So I think I'm gonna take the shuttle up and go explore up in Zion Canyon in that area. I'm probably not gonna go on a hike. I was thinking about doing a pretty grueling hike, something like Angel's Landing or something, but it's the middle of the day now and it's really hot out. It's like almost 90 degrees out. So I don't know if I really wanna go on a hike of that difficulty in this sort of heat. I might wait and maybe come back tomorrow morning, or better yet, just come back at a different time of year where it's not completely crazy here and there's not people everywhere. I think I would probably enjoy it quite a bit more then anyways.
Zion National Park is a place for you and future generations to make lasting memories. It takes about 40 minutes to ride from the visitor center to the last stop at the end of Zion Canyon.
Been the Upper Emerald Pool hike. It's about 3 miles round trip. It was pretty difficult coming uphill, but it's a lot easier coming back down. There's no denying that Zion has been one of the most beautiful parks that I've experienced yet, but I'd love to come back at some point when it gets a little bit cooler and there's a lot less people here. So I ended up driving down to St. George, Utah after exploring Zion yesterday, and it's now the next day. I stayed at a Flying J last night, and it was pretty good. It was really quiet. It was really hot. Around 11 p.m. when I was getting ready for bed, it was like 87 degrees outside still. It's a lot hotter down here in the lower elevations. I decided to come down here because there's a couple of Starbucks here in town, and then there's also a Planet Fitness, so I was able to just go take a shower. I got a lot of work done today and pretty much spent the whole day at Starbucks. It's still almost 100 degrees out though, so my plan for the night is to head north and try to find a nice campsite somewhere in the higher elevation where it's a little bit cooler. But first I decided to pick up a pizza here from Domino's. It's only $8 for a large 3-topping pizza from there, so I figure I've been craving pizza since I got on the road. I haven't had it since I left New Orleans, and I figured that was probably something that I can get a couple of meals out of and enjoy. Might not be the healthiest option, but it'll have to do. So as has been the theme this weekend, most of the campsites here were taken up. This is the Kolob Reservoir, and they allowed dispersed camping, and as you can see, there are people camped all around the whole reservoir. It's really nice. I mean, it's so much more comfortable up here. The weather is like in the 60s. It feels amazing. That's probably the muddiest that I've ever gotten the Element. I'll have to take it to the car wash once I get out of here. So this campsite ended up working out pretty well last night. Despite there being a lot of folks camped all around the reservoir, it was still pretty quiet and I slept really well. I ended up sleeping in pretty late. It's almost 9 a.m. now, but my plan for the rest of the day is to head towards Cedar City and hang out there a little bit. I'm also going to try to check out the northwest corner of Zion National Park. I believe it's called the Kolob Canyon area. So just to recap what just happened, a kid crashed his quad into that body of water over there and was fine. Luckily he didn't get hurt at all, and the quad was actually fine too. They just pulled it out of the water and kind of just drove away and it was totally fine, but I guess it could have been a lot worse. This place is definitely pretty beautiful. Not too bad considering that it's a completely free camping area. So for like 20 miles there, that was a dirt road. It was pretty intense. Some of the spots were kind of crazy. Element's definitely gonna need a bath once I get out of here. That's where we're heading below, Cedar City there, and then we'll make our way back towards Zion, but this is a pretty incredible view from up here. This has been the Kolob Canyon area. It's in the northwest corner of Zion National Park. There's like a scenic drive that goes through the whole thing, and it's been really cool to explore it. There's even a couple of hikes you can do, one that goes to a really beautiful arch. I haven't got the chance to do it. I don't think I am because it is a pretty long hike, but even just doing the drive here has been pretty awesome. So I'm planning to head into Cedar City now and spend the evening there. They've got a Starbucks there so I can sit down, edit and upload this video for you guys and get working on it. I'm also gonna probably stay at the Walmart there tonight. It worked out really well. I stayed there a couple of nights ago. It's very open to RVers and van dwellers. There's all kind of people there, so I'm gonna try to stay there tonight. It's also a lot cooler in that area than it is in St. George, so I won't have to deal with it being like 80 or 90 degrees tonight when I'm trying to go to bed. I'm still a little bit torn on what I want to do for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday, so I figure things are going to get a little bit quieter, maybe just a little bit quieter at Zion, so I'm thinking maybe I'll go in there first thing in the morning and try to do one of the hikes that I've been wanting to do, like Angel's Landing or the Narrows. At the same time though, part of me is kind of thinking like I shouldn't do that. I should just wait and come back another time when it's cooler out and there's less people here, and I'll probably enjoy it a lot more then. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna sleep on it tonight and make a decision first thing in the morning. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to y'all in the next video.